Do you know what the best thing is? I'll tell you what the best thing is. The fact that so many of you are starting to receive mine and Missguided like edit, like you're getting your own pieces, which by the way, you all look fucking sick. Now, I think that it is my job to give you guys the inspo, some style inspo, allow me to show you some of my favorite ways to style these pieces. The pieces are cool anyway, even if I do say so myself, but let's spice it up. Do you know what I mean? Let's get creative, layering stuff up, accessories, everything makes an outfit. You guys know this, and I'm gonna do like top to bottom. Accessory, shoes, all that good stuff, okay? While we do that, listen, it's about time we get a little bit juicy. I'm gonna answer your cues. All about the edit, okay? It's gonna be the reality of being an influencer who has had the opportunity to work with a brand as closely as I have with Missguided, behind the scenes basically. I also think it's really interesting because you see this, but you don't see what goes on behind the camera, right? And of course there's way more than what you see. You know that trend that's going around, the 21 questions, 21 outfits? It's gonna be kind of that, but like, come on, I'm not doing 21. I'm gonna go get changed to the first outfit and we can answer the first question. First outfit, you guys, here she is. The grey quilted tracksuit, which is an absolute classic. I think I actually mentioned in an Instagram story that this is in my top 3 pieces from the range. Edit. It's an edit. This is actually one of my favorite ways to style up any type of tracksuit because I think it looks kind of like chic at the same time. Do you know what I mean? I've gone for a black shirt because obviously there's black accents on the actual tracksuit. Hanging out, carefree, collar, you know the vibes. And then I've also got on some black Jordans, a little bag as well. And then there are some shades if you want to spice up your life. This is how I would leave the house and just spice it up and make it a whole complete outfit. It's so simple, just layer it up and you're good to go. Do you know what I mean? Question number 1. How much input did you have in the edit? So, curiosity, you guys. I get it. I understand. I think a lot of people probably just assume that Missguided have all control and I have literally zero say and I'm just putting my name on it and going, yep, cool, whatever, I'll model it for you, sweet model. I try. First thing I'm gonna say is an edit, I will have less control than I would when I, say, designed my actual own clothing with Missguided. JLXMG, like that was my baby and that was me sitting down with the design team and us actually collaborating to make clothing together. Maybe people got confused because we actually brought back the flame t-shirts and obviously that was actually me designing them, so maybe some of you think that I designed this edit, I don't know. Fact is, I didn't. Missguided's design team, which need a fucking pay rise, did all of it. How the process worked, long story short, they come to me with the CADs, so the drawings of the actual pictures before the range was designed. I know that they looked at that range and was like, this is so Jordan, I think she would like this. They come to me and they were totally right. That's the thing with working with Missguided, we know each other's vibes, so it just works every time. I was like, yeah, this is a hard collection. They then made the pieces, sent them to me, and then we had a Zoom call to discuss anything that I just wasn't vibing with and we would take them out. Or we added stuff. They even gave me the option if I felt like anything was missing from the edit, they would create pieces to kind of go with it. And then here we are. The thing is, even though in this sense, I didn't have full creative control, they still gave me a lot of opportunity to add and take away and do my own thing with it. It wasn't really strict, like this is the edit. If you don't like it, fuck off. Does that make sense? So to answer your question, in an edit, I'm not physically making the pieces and designing them because that's just not how edits work. But in my range where I was actually making stuff, designing stuff with the team, yes, I do. Cool thing about Missguided, hence why we still work together, is the fact that they're really open and just like down to listen. Hope that answered your question. Sweet, sick. I love this one. This is like an everydayer for me. However, I'm gonna go and... No, sorry. Second outfit, second question. Outfit number 2, pals. I love this one. By the way, I apologise that I can't make it full length. This is just the only space in my house right now that is stable. I've gone for the green recycled sports bra, the green ribbed high-waisted leggings. This actually does have co-ord leggings, but I've gone for these ones just to kind of cash it up and switch it up. Then with the green MSGD socks and some nude trainers to kind of match. And I have brought down the cap because that would be cute as well, but my hair's up so I can't quite show you, and some shades. And then I've just layered this super crop, high neck, little jumper as well, which is one of my favorite things to do because number 1, it's like an added layer, but you're not covering up the outfit. And in my opinion, nude and green look sick together. Let me just find a question. This question's actually really interesting. What were the pieces you didn't choose for the edit and why? Fun fact, I didn't actually take away any pieces from the edit, but I did add. Originally, when everything was sent across to me, we had kind of different options of everything, right? Trousers, leggings, cropped, sweats, hoodie dresses. And when it comes to finalizing it down, Missguided didn't actually include any of the dresses. And on the Zoom call, I was like, I'm just checking, there was originally dresses, like where are they? They said that the like input of the dresses in this edit might not have been the vibe and complete style that they were after, but I was like, please can we do them? Listen babes, there are plenty of girls that want the hoodie dresses, the dresses, which by the way, I'm very proud of making that decision because I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 of them are sold out. So I just wanted to cover everything because I know my audience, there are all type of girls and men. People want to rock that type of shit. You know, not everyone wants to wear this type of thing. So their response to it was, at Missguided, we work magic. We'll make it happen. Oh, also lead time on dresses was a lot longer. Depending on the materials, the suppliers, the manufacturers, everything comes into play and some things take longer to make than others and that was one of them, which maybe potentially could have caused the edit to be delayed, which we delayed it for another reason by the way, but they managed to make it work. Legends. Legends. Listen, working for Missguided is hard because the amount that they do in the time frame that they have is crazy. Hence why they say they work magic, because you would think it was impossible. This outfit, I don't know about you, but I kind of want to do this with like all colours. Picture the burgundy set with this as well. Burgundy socks, see the vision. Fire. Let's do outfit number 3 and question 3. Who said that we can't make a hoodie dress look glam? Nobody. Because you're only as limited as your imagination. Glam type of daytime, which is the perfect type of thing, especially as we're kind of creeping out of lockdown. I want to feel good, bitch. I don't know about you, but I want to like explore. We've got the 2-toned hoodie dress with the little tennis logo on the front, a white aviator, this is actually from Missguided by the way, a little white bag for your bits and bobs, and then I've also got some white heel calf-high boots on. Oh, do you know what else you could do? Hold on. Cool toned glasses, like these silver ones. Only thing is, I feel like I look like a bitch and I'm really unapproachable when I'm like this. Oh, okay, another good question. Does the amount you get paid depend on how many items you sell? Money talk always comes up, and I understand why. To answer your question, yes, partly. I got paid a upfront fee to do the work, which kind of covers any content that I do, anything kind of in that respect. And then I also get royalties from sales, so I get a percentage of each item sold. It does blow my mind a little bit because I'm getting paid to do something that I'm sure a lot of us would want to do. But then I need to remind myself, like, technically I am a business. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird though. I'm getting paid to have fucking sick opportunities. So yeah, part of my pay from this, the more I sell, the more money I will get. It's a small percentage. I'm not saying I get like half of what it is, but either way, it's something to really be blessed about and appreciate, because not every brand that you work with on something like that will give you royalties. Sometimes it doesn't come with a contract. Like, you might get paid like a set fee and that's it. Depends on their budget and depends on how much they think you're worth. Like, I've worked with Missguided before, so they kind of know how I can sell, right? Thank you, Missguided, because I take from that you believe in me, and that's my heart. It isn't all about money though. Like, listen, I can stand here and say, thank you guys for buying because you're putting into my bank account, thank you. Yeah, of course I have my business mind on and my like girl boss mind on, where I have to consider that comes into play. But like I said earlier, this is my job, which blows my mind. I'm getting paid to do something that I could only dream of doing. An opportunity that I feel like a lot of people would want to do. So to me, take a step back and look at that. Do you know what I mean? The opportunity, the love that I get from it, the support, knowing that people are liking shit that I put my name to. Do you know what I mean? That sentence out loud. Crazy. Anyway, little glam moment for you here. I'm gonna go put on something a little bit more casual and everyday for you guys. Be right back. Hiya. Deliveries. Lol, imagine what that delivery driver must be thinking. Just open the door and you just see this. Really wanted to show you a cool, easy everyday look that you can do with the flame tees. One of my favorite styles is a nice pair of denim jeans paired with a big oversized t-shirt. And the cool thing is, in the edit, there's so many oversized t-shirts, whether it's the flame ones, the 2-toned ones, you got options. I've gone for a light wash pair just with some red Jordans to kind of tie in with the burgundy. The burgundy flame top with the JLXMG on the back. And then I've also paired the 2-toned jumper on as well, which you don't even have to do. Like, you could totally just keep it this type of style, which I think looks sick as well, but obviously you can have a jumper as an alternative. This is the one that I'm talking about that I'm using from the edit. To style, I've gone ahead and tucked in a bit of the front underneath my bra so that you can see the little like pan jean accent that I've done. Gives me real casual energy. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously some shades, which optional. Here's like a little full length situation for you. How long would you say the whole photo shoot process is on a normal situation where we're not living in a world that's kind of on shutdown? I would go down to Manchester to the HQ, shoot it there, or we'd go hire out somewhere. It could be in London. If it's a summer launch, it could even be abroad, and you'd usually spend like 1 or 2 days shooting all the content. It just depends how much you gotta shoot and how much you want to do, because it's not always just photo. It could be video, it could be campaign stuff. Another little fun fact I have for you though. Look at me coming up with the facts. This edit I just launched with Missguided. Me and Jake self-shot it all at home. So all the pictures you see of me has been shot by Jake. Let me tell you, I'm so proud of him for that. Now, I knew he could take photos, okay, because he's taken ones of me before, but we've never been in like, we basically wanted it to look like a shoot. We wanted it to look like it was done more professionally. I can't lie, I feel like we killed it. I wanted Missguided to like them as much as me, so I was doing the most, let me tell you. And by the way, their feedback was so cute. Was shot on my office. We put a tension rod up with curtains and like a white bed sheet on the floor. Lighting that I used for my YouTube videos and a decent camera. And there you go, that is it. The reality of the situation is you've got to work in the environment that you have. And if that means self-shooting, we've got to self-shoot. We spent 2 days shooting that edit. It was a weekend. What outfit are we on now? Outfit number, oh my God. 5? 4? 5? Next one. Allow me to show you a way that you can make the cycling shorts and long sleeve top, almost like gym set I called it, that's like the material of it, kind of into a more evening look. Do you know what I mean? I think the pop of blue with the white and black looks so sick. Black bag as well. Blazer to kind of, I feel like blazers automatically, number one, makes something look more sophisticated. Number two, just dress something up. And then of course I put on little black heels as well. The colours are more dark, so I feel like it kind of goes with stuff like this. Do you know what I mean? I think this is cute. I think it's nice too, because it's like a really fitted set with like a big oversized blazer. I can imagine like a date night or drinks with the girls when we can drink with the girl. Not me though, I don't have friends. Anyway, this cue is, were you involved with the sizing of the edit? Yes. Sizing to me is a huge thing. If I'm doing clothing with a brand, we need to try and make it as inclusive as possible. Now, having the luxury of working with a brand, I get to see the behind the scenes and the reality of making things like that happen. And it ain't as easy as, hi, can you make 14,000 pieces in this, all from a size 4 to a 28? We wish it was that simple. The reality is different suppliers and manufacturers that make the different clothing, obviously there's all different ones depending on the material that you use, will go to different sizes and only supply certain sizes. That is why you'll see differences in sizes. So we've got some items that go to a size 4 to say an 18, some that go to a 4 to a 24, some that go to a 4 to a 28. It's kind of varied because it really just depends on what the manufacturer can do. And Missguided pushed, which I love them for this, push the edit back a month just so we can expand on as many pieces sizing wise as possible. Doing what I do means that I know I have followers of all different shapes, sizes, colors. It's important that we know that. And it also makes sense to do it too, because not only just for inclusivity, but also because this is going to be aimed at my following majority. Of course, there's people that won't have a fucking clue who I am and go on the Missguided website and they're like, okay, the more you do that on a business side, the more you're probably going to sell because you're expanding it to all different types of people. So why wouldn't you do that? Missguided were angels though, and really try to expand on it as much as they possibly could. They want to do it just as much as us though, that's the thing. Also, let me just say, I'm fully aware that it isn't perfect. But what is? I just knew that I couldn't sleep at night without trying to do the best that we possibly could with what we was working with. Oh, this outfit makes me want to go for some drinkies. Do you know what I mean? Can't remember what number we're on, but let's get to the next one. A cute, casual, kind of sporty number. Can't trip, this bodysuit is actually one of my favorite pieces in the edit as well. Gone for the green with the green wide leg pants, the green zip up hoodie. I've gone for the black backpack and also put the white hat on it as well. That one would look sick too, but it's just kind of chilling out. And then I've just got on some black little dad sandals too. Trainers would look cool too, but obviously you can't really see them too much anyway. So as you can see, that's where they come to on me. So you just kind of see like the point of the shoe showing anyway. Full edit, you guys, even the accessories. See, do they inform you of the exact number of sales and how long your collab/edit will be around for? Of course, they are all details that they would tell you, but I want to know too, you know. Sales, I want to know how well it did. I want to know what the favorite pieces were, what sold out first. I want to know how many units they bought, which I know that information. Edits and collabs as well are always somewhat limited edition, I guess you could say. I think they'd always sell through stock to the very end. They'll stock, probably restock at some point, and then obviously the buzz dies down and then that's kind of it. Limited edition though, in the sense of once they're gone, they're gone. So like I said, there'll probably be a restock at some point and then that would be it. So if you don't get your hands on it while it's there, you could miss out. I always say as well, trends and fashion change all the time. So you may as well get it while it's just launched or recently new or whatever, because then you'll have it while it's still popular and in the moment. Because things that we make, don't get me wrong, are always my style, or if it's an actual collab, I've designed them too. So they're part of me. But we also think about trends. You know, fashion companies and brands like that, they know what's going to be fresh. They have, you know, an insight into what they think the year will look like and what they think will be big in terms of colours, styles, fabrics, materials. While it's new and fresh, get it while it's new and fresh. That's what I would say. Of course they tell us everything, darling. They have to, you know. Not gonna lie, I don't even really want to take this outfit off. I love it. I love it. We all know I love a wide leg pant. We all know I love, I'm really comfy now, so I don't want to change. I will for you. Almost forgot me big. I actually think this is one of my favourite pieces I've put together. Like, I want to go out right now. Casual chic, do you know what I mean? That's kind of what it's given me. I've gone for the grey MG jumper and I've paired it with the green ribbed leggings just because there's a bit of green on the top, green socks, all white trainers, and then a white shirt underneath. But I've made sure I've got the sleeves out, the collar out, this bit out at the bottom, and then I've of course got just a little white bag as well. These jumpers are so good for doing stuff like this because you can tuck up the shirt as much as you want because it's got this sort of tight band at the bottom here, and then you can play around with how it sits. Do you know what I mean? This colour combo as well, the green and the grey. Lush. What's your favourite outfit that you modelled? I mean, see, that's so hard because I put my name on everything for a reason. Right, going off of what I like to wear or that I wear the most or that I think are pieces that generally just look cool on everyone. The grey quilted tracksuit, number one, because it's the comfiest thing ever. Number two, it's like stylish and trendy at the same time. And number three, you can layer it in this kind of style, which is my favourite. Then a leggings set with one of the zip up hoodies and then wearing a cap with the socks and trainers. That is an entire outfit, so nice. Like, put the hood up of the zip up. Lush. Can I have a third? Can I choose top three? And then probably the two-toned hoodie dress. I'm gonna say that them ones are, I think, really versatile and you can style them in all different ways and they're all different. No way was I gonna sit here and choose an absolute favourite. It's just not happening. Choosing three is hard enough, let alone one. Okay, I'm sorry babe, it's just not happening. What is your favourite? That's my question to you. If you've bought something or even just aesthetically looked and supported in that sense, what is your favourite? Let me know. My favourites is just outfits that allow you to bring out your personality and character. And that is what I feel like this edit does. Not to suck my own dick, but... Right, a couple more outfits to go, let's go. Thought I'd show you another alternative of the black flame tees. I actually think the black and white one might be my favourite. Also made it a little bit more girly. So I've tucked the white flame t-shirt, like two sides of it, into a little black tennis skirt. I've gotten some tights and also some black boots as well. And then just a cute little black bag and some sunnies. Definitely one of my favourite ways to pair the black and white is with all black. Or I even just wear little black cycling shorts and almost wear it as like a t-shirt dress. I would just put on little cycling shorts though to be safe because otherwise your coochie will probably be out. Oh God, that's thirsty. This question, right, did you prefer designing your range or picking the pieces? So in other words, did I prefer my range with Missguided, like the actual co-designed collab, or this edit? You're gonna make me choose. My initial feeling jumps towards, of course, the range, right? Because in that I get the opportunity to design pieces. Like that is almost a level up from the edit in terms of my personal input. So of course I'm gonna prefer that, right? Having said that, that doesn't mean that I prefer the pieces. Do you know what I mean? Making stuff, being involved in that sense hits different. So I'm gonna say the range. I'm gonna share something with you now, which I've never said right, but I look back at my range with Missguided and I'm like, I'm not sure I've... This is what I mean by fashion changes all the time. Like back then, I loved the whole like pop of orange and just like the autumnness of the range and the way that it was, but I wouldn't necessarily like wear that right now. And that is why we're doing more with each other to bring you newness. JLXMG round one will always be my baby, but this edit is the freshness that I wanted to bring out. That's my favorite. I love being involved in the process, seeing things come to life and knowing that you was involved in designing that and that has your own personal touch to it. And then the best feeling when you see people out wearing it. Wow. I remember I was out shopping once and I saw someone in the JLXMG flame t-shirts. I think it was the orange and black one. My heart. And then I had one of my mates send me a picture. They were going down like a high street. He took a picture and sent it to me and was like, people are in your range. I think it was one of the hoodies though that time and I was like, ah, mad. Will be cool seeing people in the edit, but in my range, like, yeah. Of course, I needed to show you the two-toned little sweatshirt on. Real everydayer. You know, the type of staple that you wear because it's just so comfortable. Of course, I had to show you the two-toned blue and white little jumper, and then I've gone for the blue Edit tracksuit bottoms to match with black boots, which, by the way, these tracksuit bottoms you guys went crazy for. Thank you. And then a star, which is one of my favorites, is kind of wearing like white briefs or whatever color underneath like this, and then wearing your tracksuit bottoms a bit more like low-waisted, so it kind of peeps through, and then it looks like a boxer waistband, which I really like. To fit in with the casual style, I've gone for a black MSGD tote bag. Live in this type of thing, honestly. I walk the dog in this. I'm a chill watching Netflix in this. I edit in this. To be fair though, it's not just that. Like, I would go out like to the shops in this. I'll do my weekly food shop in this. Comfy but stylish, which is an option that I will always take. I love this one. And I think a lot of people would probably assume that they know the answer, so let me expand. Do you feel a need to stick to Missguided over other brands because you have such a good relationship? The thing is, I don't feel the need to stick to them. As in, I don't feel obliged to, just to make myself look more committed to them, so that it's like, I'm not like a pick-me girl. I see it as, at the end of the day, if Missguided want me, then they'll come to me, you know. I don't want to force it or look like I'm so overly obsessed with the brand that it almost becomes unrealistic, you know. At the end of the day, I fuck with Missguided because I fuck with Missguided. I show stuff at my own pace. I do my own thing when I want to. That fits with me, you know. I don't force something to happen. I do what I do with Missguided because I love them. Not only do I love the brand itself in terms of their style, obviously I wouldn't work with like Bon Marsh or something, do you know what I mean? Like, they're my style, it makes sense. The team is so nice to work with as well. The thing is, if I had bad experiences with someone, there is no way I'm going to waste my time, my energy, brain power into working with a brand. At the end of the day, there's plenty of other fish in the sea, as they say. They really listen and consider everything that I say because I feel like they work with me for all the right reasons. I'm not the biggest on this platform. There's so many other people that they could work with and probably get more sales, more this, more that, but I have major respect for the brand, period, on all levels. So no, I don't feel obliged. It just makes sense to me. It's just where my passion lies and where my heart lies is with that brand. Y'all see me shop at other brands. I shop at other brands all the time. It's not just Missguided, you know. I'm not like exclusive to them. I shop where I want to shop. It just so happens that Missguided is a lot of the time because I like their shit. You know what I mean? It's the same as anything. Like, you guys could go to Starbucks and always get your favorite drink from Starbucks because Starbucks is your favorite. It doesn't mean you don't like Costa or you don't like any other coffee shop. It's just because that's what you vibe with. Aware though that people would probably assume like, she only works with Missguided because like she wants all these opportunities, so of course she's gonna make herself look good in front of Missguided because then they pick her. I'm not pick me girl. Last and final outfit in question, you guys. Final outfit, here she is. Can you see? One thing I actually keep replying to people about is the dresses. Do not be afraid to style them up and wear them as actual like hoodies or oversized sweatshirts. That's what I've done here. Let me show you exactly how I do it. I think some people think that because it's a dress, it's gonna be too long, which don't get me wrong, if it's out here down to its fullest, I mean, it goes to here, and with leggings you might think that looks a little bit off. With this particular one, the half two-toned zip-up one, the bottom I guess isn't as tight as say like the two-toned one or the athleisure one, like the actual hoodie ones. So easy to do, right? Take the edge, you know, like the seam is on the edge of the sweatshirt, take that and tuck that in just to the side like that. Do exactly the same to the other side, tuck it in, face forward, and just do this, and there you go. And it will stay like this as well. See what I mean? It literally just looks like an oversized sweatshirt as well. I think it's still flattering. So I've paired it with the grey Missguided athleisure leggings, and I've just got on my Chloe boots as well to match. And then these clear glasses as well. Simple. The question I think to finish up with, this is quite a cute one. Do you feel anxious about what other people's opinions will be when bringing out clothing? I think it'd be weird if I didn't. Such a weird thing when you think about it, because on one hand, I know I love what I'm putting out. There is no way, like, why in hell would I put out something that isn't nice? Like, why would I do that to myself? It's just not gonna happen, right? But at the same time, I'm fully aware that not everybody is gonna love what I do. Fashion and style is such a particular thing that of course it's not gonna be for everybody. Nothing I do is gonna be for everybody. No matter what I do, I'll always get criticized or someone will have an opinion. And I've said it before, but people are allowed an opinion. They're like arseholes, we all have them. 5 years I've been doing this. I'm fully aware of how everything works and what to expect. And this edit though, I've had so much love. I honestly could not have asked for a better response. I worry and I get anxious about it and nervous because I care, and that's literally all that it is. I care about what people will think. I care about what it's going to look like on people. I care what their thoughts are on the quality and the fit. I care about how well it sells and the business side of it. I care about everything. I do what I do so wholeheartedly that I just care. Do you know what I mean? I think it'd be weird if I wasn't nervous about it. I'm constantly checking in with people. Like, I was sat in my DMs just replying, and I was trying to get like hold of Missguided as quick as I could to like try and find out like what their thoughts are and how well they think it's going their end. And not that I'm trying to like prove myself. I know what I'm doing is right. It's a satisfaction level in here. I think we all have our things in our heads that we live up to. We have expectations in our head. So to succeed in them, and a lot of the time our own expectations are quite high, you're constantly checking up. You know what I mean? But like I said, the response was insane. So guys, that is the end of this styling my Missguided edit outfits video. I hope it gave you inspo, especially if you have the pieces yourself. Like now, hopefully you can find different ways to style it up. Or if you were debating getting something and I've shown it in here, maybe this is your sign to get it. Just saying. This is my time as well to thank you guys for the love. Any purchase you've made, any support in any stretch of the imagination, it's gone really well, so thank you. Updates and anything like that, of course, watch this space. And I hope it gave you a good insight into the actual like background of what goes on. I also think it's nice for you guys to have an insight to what you've bought. You know what I mean? How it was made, the process of it. Keep sending me your pictures, keep sending me all of your content on the edit, whether it's a haul, a TikTok, a reel, a picture. I love to see it, and I will be on the hunt to see your beautiful faces. Thanks for watching, you little legends.